Hello, I'm Rachel Jones for the Finance News Network. Joining me now from Brisbane, from AuStar Gold, is Chairman Frank Terranova. Frank, welcome back to FNN.
Hi Rachel, and thanks for the opportunity to tell your viewers about AuStar.
Now, AuStar Gold is focused on gold mining in eastern Victoria between Woods Point and Walhalla. Can you tell us more about this?
The company's at a very exciting time in its development, having recently announced that we're about to commence mining and producing gold from our historic Rose of Denmark and Morningstar gold mines. The Woods Point Walhalla goldfield was one of the most prolific goldfields in Australia in its day, boasting some very high grades of gold in the ground. The Morningstar mine itself produced over 830,000 ounces of gold at its peak, with ore averaging more than 26 grams per tonne. And that's a very impressive grade. Over recent years, AuStar has consolidated many of the holdings in the area and now has a modern, efficient processing plant at the Morningstar mine, the only one in its region. So we've carried out extensive drilling and identified some very exciting high-grade underground zones, and we're now going to mine and produce some gold.
Now to your projects in more detail. What can you tell me about the Morningstar gold mine?
With respect to the Morningstar gold mine, Rachel, we have already commenced underground development work. Processing ore through the Morningstar gravity plant is expected to be undertaken towards the latter part of this month. The bulk of the material for plant feed initially will come from the newly discovered McNally's Reef at Morningstar, and then additional feed will come from the Rose of Denmark mine whilst we continue to develop our next reef being Stones Reef at the Morningstar mine.
And what's happening with exploration?
With respect to our exploration efforts, we continue to routinely deliver high-grade hits from our newly discovered McNally's Reef. We've had intercepts running as high as 170 grams per tonne of gold over reasonable lengths, including small sections approaching 1,000 grams per tonne. So we're reasonably confident that our exploration team continues to build a valuable mining inventory. We also have extensive land holdings in the region and have carried out a major independent review over the tenement package, which has helped us understand better the geology and identify areas of greatest prospectivity. This will enable us to prioritise our exploration program. Our near-term focus relies very much on the exploration team continuing to put in place a pipeline of mining inventory so we can maintain steady supply of high-grade ore to the mill.
Now to strategy and financials. Where is the company headed and how is progress?
We fully expect that our mining operations and processing efforts will generate positive cash flows for us. They may be initially modest at the outset, but as we build our production volume, over time we expect to build cash flows up, and this will help us to fund additional exploration and development efforts. We also believe that we have a major opportunity to participate in potential regional consolidation of gold projects, as we have the only operating and permitted processing plant in the area.
Last question. Now, before we let you go, Frank, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I think from an AuStar perspective, I have absolute confidence in our operational and exploration team to continue to source high-grade gold for the plant and continue to grow the prospects of the Morningstar and Rose of Denmark mine. I think the development is moving at the right pace. The Aussie dollar gold price is at close to record levels and the outlook remains positive. So in essence, we're taking the approach of crawl, walk, run, but I think the near-term prospectivity of AuStar remains very positive.
Frank Terranova, thanks for the update.
Thank you very much for your time.